Hi Venkat, good morning.
Good morning for us. I'm audible?
I can't hear you for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm audible now. Hello.
Am I audible now? Okay, you're audible to me. Okay, now let me know if I'm audible. Shashank, you can let me know if I'm audible, please.
You're audible for us. I'm audible. I'm audible.
Hi, thanks for everyone to join. Let's give it a couple of minutes more before everybody can log in. We're just waiting for some more audiences to join. Thank you for your patience. I think we'll give it another 2 minutes more.
First, should we start? All right. Thanks everyone for joining. We see a pretty strong attendance here. And welcome to today's PMaxStellar. Myself, Sanjay. I'll be today's facilitator along with Faraz. I have a strong experience in adtech industry, and with all that knowledge, I'll try to make the Stellar productive at its best. And over to Faraz for his introduction.
Okay. A warm welcome to all one of you over here today. We're just waiting. Sorry for the delay to keep everybody waiting over here because we were just anticipating some more audience to come. But I think the audience are just going to flow in due course of time. So let's get started into the session of the Performance Max Stellar program. And as we get started, I would like to introduce Ganji Venkat over here and myself, Farazdak. So I come with around about 18 years of experience in the field of digital marketing and worked with various companies. And I'm looking forward for this lovely session over here. I'll hand it over to Venkat for him to quickly introduce himself.
I've already introduced. I think Faraz, you can take over from slide.
Thank you, Venkat. So the agenda for today's program is an intro into the Performance Max campaign, how to start using Performance Max campaigns for multiple marketing objectives, optimization and insights for Performance Max, and last of all, we have something called feed optimization and best practices for Performance Max. Now, sorry, I've lost the slide. Just give me a moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. There was a slight technical glitch in my system. It happens most of the time sometimes, so sorry about that. Okay, so the Performance Max overview. So let's look at the overview of Performance Max over here. Now let's understand why a campaign like Performance Max is so crucial in today's digital landscape. Now, the way consumers interact with brands has been continuously changing, and their purchase decisions has become increasingly more complex and multifaceted. Now, we see someone here engaging with their mobile phone, and likely one of the many touch points they will have with different channels throughout their day. Now, and this statistic truly highlights that complexity. Now, look at it now. What you get, 5+ channels used by 61% of shoppers over a 2-day period. Now, think about that. Within just 48 hours, a significant majority of shoppers are interacting with brands across at least 5 different platforms or devices. And if you are not going to be present on any of those particular platforms, there's a great possibility that you would lose that particular customer that you would like to acquire. Now, moving on to the next slide. Okay. Now, additionally, the same survey team found that 25% of shoppers have made impulse purchases, indicating a growth trend in unplanned buying behavior during the same holiday season. These impulsive and fickle consumer behaviors create a challenge for advertisers because it's difficult to predict where and when a consumer will be receptive to their message. Now, that's where Performance Max comes in handy. Sorry, I jumped the slide. Okay. Now, this fragmented journey presents a significant challenge for businesses trying to reach and convert customers effectively. It is no longer enough to focus on just one or two channels. Performance Max is specifically designed to address the reality by providing a unified campaign type that can reach consumers across this diverse range of Google advertising inventory, ensuring you are there no matter how the journey unfolds. So you would like to take advantage of this. Now, now as you can, I'm sorry, I don't know why my slides are jumping. Sorry about that. Now, as you can see here, Performance Max is a campaign type with Google's ads that's built on the power of Google's AI. Its core function is to help brands like yours to connect with potential customers wherever they may be engaging with Google across all its various platforms and touchpoints. Now, Performance Max has the capability to reach users across a vast network, including shopping, where you can showcase your product listing to shoppers actively looking to buy, Gmail, reaching users directly in their inbox with relevant offers, search, which you all basically know, appearing in front of users actively searching for related keywords, YouTube, which is becoming now the most engaging channel, where engaging audiences with video ads on the world's largest video platform, because most of us spend our time only on YouTube these days, looking at listening to songs, and that's where we see those ads. Discover, capturing attention with visually rich ads in personalized feeds. Display, showing visually engaging ads on millions of websites and apps. Maps, connecting with local customers searching for businesses and directions. Now, the key differentiator of Performance Max is its intelligent automation. You provide the essential inputs, and your goals, like your goals, your budgets, your creative assets, your audience signals, etc. And Google's AI then takes the lead in dynamically optimizing your campaigns across these channels, across these 6 channels, to find the most efficient way to drive conversion and achieve your objectives, all within a single unified campaign. So, to put it simply, Performance Max is really the best of Google's ads, AI, and automation working together. It's about leveraging the sophisticated machine learning capabilities of Google's AI to streamline and enhance your advertising efforts across the entire Google ecosystem. Now, look at the image that you see on your left with the AI brain in the center. Think of the AI at the core, constantly analyzing data and learning to find optimal combinations of audiences, creatives, and placements to achieve your specific goals. Now, this intelligent engine powers the entire Performance Max system. Now, the outer circle that you see representing Google's inventory, which comprises of your search, YouTube, display, network, maps, Gmail, and Discover. Okay. Now, what are the key benefits here? It maximizes your customers' business goals, whether your objective is online sales, lead generation, or even offline sales. Performance Max is designed to drive towards those specific outcomes. It's a fully automated campaign. You don't have to do anything. It just automates. You put in the necessary inputs and it gets automatic, which means of it takes you away from the traditional manual tasks like bid adjustments, creative optimization, audience strategy, and channel selection, as these are all intelligently handled by Google's AI, freeing up your time and resources. So you can put your more time on strategizing, advanced strategy, and advanced optimization. Now it operates across the entire Google's ads cross inventory. Now it's inherently visual forward, meaning Performance Max encourages the use of a variety of compelling visuals, assets, including images, videos, text, and even HTML5 to capture attention and drive engagement across those visual platforms like YouTube, Display, and Discover. The AI has also got a feature in that which can also, if you input a few of your own assets, it can create representative assets of the same. Now, as you know, the digital landscape is constantly evolving, and staying ahead of the curve is crucial for any business's success. Otherwise, you're going to go out of the chase. Now, that's where Performance Max strategically comes in. Performance Max is a dynamic campaign that continues to evolve and adapt to the latest trends in digital advertising. This means you're always getting access to the most cutting edge tools and strategies. Agencies and practitioners have seen remarkable results with Performance Max. In fact, the data shows an impressive uplift of 27% in 2024 alone. Now, so how exactly does Performance Max leverage Google's AI to drive these impulsive results? It essentially works in three key ways. Firstly, it multiplies your customer connections by finding new customers across all of Google's channels and inventory. Now, the AI can intelligently explore and identify potential customers across the entire Google's ecosystem. That is, search, display, YouTube, Gmail, Maps, and Discover, helping you reach a wider audience and tap into new customer segments you might have not have reached otherwise. Secondly, it multiplies conversions and conversion value by optimizing for the highest ROI conversion opportunities. Now, the AI analyzes the data to understand which conversions are most valuable to your business and then focuses on finding opportunities to drive those high ROI outcomes, ensuring your marketing spend is working as efficiently as possible. Thirdly, it multiplies your expertise by sharing insights to help you answer strategic questions about your business. Performance Max isn't just a black box, okay? It provides valuable insights into your campaign performance, audience behavior, and even creative effectiveness. Now, this data can help you understand what's working best and help in better decision making. In essence, Performance Max acts as an intelligent extension of your marketing team. It's your brain. Now, let's dwell a little more deeper into the first point, how Performance Max multiplies your customer connections, because all of us are interested to know how can we get more. We are more interested in getting more customer acquisition, build up more customers. Now, the foundation of how Performance Max finds and connects with potential customers lies in the conversion goals that you select. You are telling Google's AI what actions you value most. You can optimize to one or more goals from a single campaign and assign different values to your conversions to drive the highest ROI. The flexibility allows you to track and optimize various stages of the customer journey simultaneously. Now, with the AI prioritizing the actions that are most valuable to your business. Now, for businesses focused on online sales, you can select goals like online purchase, in-app purchase, new customer acquisition, loyalty sign-up, subscription, store sales, add to cart, and begin checkout. Now, if your primary objective is lead generation, you have options such as request quotes, sign up, lead form, submission, phone call leads, imported leads, booked appointments, outbound clicks, contact form submission, and even new customer acquisition for lead generation. And for businesses that drive offline sales, you can optimize for store visits, store sales, and local actions. Now, if you glance at the example goal selected on the right, you can see that leads have been selected as the key conversion goals. Now, the important tip over here is to use the same goals for all Performance Max campaigns to get the best performance consistency. Consistency helps the AI learn more effectively across your entire account. Now, expanding on reaching new customers, Performance Max offers a specific feature called New Customer Only Mode. Now, advertisers who utilize this new customer only mode have seen significant improvement in their customer acquisition efforts. Specifically, they have improved the new customer ratio by 13%, while also achieving a reduced acquisition cost of these new customers by 19%. Now, isn't this great? Now, this highlights the power of Performance Max in not just driving conversions, but also efficiently acquiring customers, which is crucial for long-term business growth. By focusing specifically on reaching individuals who haven't even interacted with your business before, you can now expand your customer base by leveraging all the 6 channels and the entire Google's ad inventory. Now, let's move on to the second key way Performance Max drives results. And this is one of my favorite slides, and the example that comes to my mind is of a person fishing. Now, just look at the image over there on your right hand side, and you see 2 people. In one side, you will see a person fishing with his fishing stick with only the search platform or the search channel. Now, on the other side, you will see the 6 different kinds of channels that are available. Now, what does it mean? If you're going to put more hooks or more fishing rods into the pond or into the river, into the sea, you're going to catch more fish. The same logic applies on the right hand side of the image, that now what you're seeing is when the person has got 6 different channels over there, the person can acquire more different customers. So the customer is not lost, because a customer has got a wavering mind. Sometimes they're on search, sometimes they would be on display, they would be watching a video, they would be on your phone, but you want to acquire that customer. So you want to be present wherever the customer is present. And that's what is the advantage that Performance Max brings to you. Now, a single channel bidding strategy often operates in silos. Okay, that's like the man fishing on the slide on the left. Now, they optimize bids within a specific platform without necessarily considering the broader customer journey across different touch points. Cross-channel bidding with Performance Max lets you optimize bids far more effectively because it looks at a bigger picture. Now, Performance Max can uncover and capitalize on opportunities you might have not even considered, ultimately leading to a greater volume of more valuable conversions for your business. Now, shifting our focus slightly, let's consider how agencies like yours can strategically steer Performance Max to achieve exceptional results for your clients. While Performance Max leverages automation, it's crucial to understand that strategic human inputs remain vital for maximizing effectiveness. Agencies play a key role in providing this high quality guidance. Now, here are the key areas where agencies can, can exert strategic influence. Your points would be like something like bidding and advance goals. Now, agencies can add conversion values and implement value based bidding to optimize for crucial KPIs like profit and lifetime value. You can also strategically bid towards new customers or guide the AI towards the most valuable leads for your clients. Now, think about the next point, budgeting. Smarter budget management is the key. Agencies can utilize this tool like Performance Max Planner to forecast various scenarios based on different budget levels and targets. Next point is measurement and data. Now, a robust measurement strategy is foundational. Agencies can implement future proofed tracking to identify qualified leads and provide valuable audience signals, such as search themes, website URLs, and app usage, to inform the campaign and help the AI understand where your clients' customers typically engage in so that you can capitalize on that. Creatives and feeds. High quality and varied creatives are essentials fuel for Performance Max to work to its optimum. Agencies can upload a wide range of text, image, and video assets to enable the AI to find the best performing combinations. Additionally, managing and optimizing Google's merchant center feeds is also crucial for an e commerce business. Insights. Performance Max provides a wealth of data. Agencies can leverage the Insights page to identify new opportunities and areas for improvement. Audience insights, for example, can reveal which segments are driving conversions, providing valuable ideas for new product offerings, asset testing, and targeting strategies. Now, by strategically focusing on providing high quality inputs and continuously optimizing across these key areas, agencies can effectively guide Performance Max to deliver exceptional results and demonstrate significant value to the clients in achieving their marketing objectives. Now let's dive deeper into Power Pair and explore how search and performance max campaigns complement each other. Search campaigns typically focus on text-based ads that appear on Google search results page. Here, you are carefully selecting relevant keywords to match user search queries. On the other hand, performance max campaigns leverage advanced AI technology to automatically optimize your ads across multiple Google channels, including search, YouTube, Discover, Gmail, and Maps. Now, this means your ads can appear in various formats, various types, various texts, various images, and more. Now, when combined, the Power Pair offers a powerful approach to reach customers at different stages of their buying journey. Search campaigns can target users who are actively searching for specific products or services, while Performance Max can expand your reach and capture broader audiences. So, you would want to capitalize on this. The synergy between Search and Performance Max is particularly beneficial for businesses because increased reach by utilizing both campaign types, you can maximize your visibility across Google's vast network, reaching more potential customers. Enhanced targeting. Search campaigns allow you to precisely target users with specific search terms, while Performance Max uses AI to identify and target relevant audiences based on their interests and behaviors. Now comes up a very interesting question that will the Performance Max cannibalize my search campaign? No, it won't. It's not going to cannibalize. It's going to add more value to it because it's going to help you in acquiring more customers. Now, there's only one point where if there's an exact match keyword, then the search campaign would work. But in the rest of the other options, it would be based on your ad rank. Enhanced targeting. Search campaigns allow you to precisely target users with specific search terms, while Performance Max uses AI to identify and target relevant audiences based on the interests and behaviors. Optimized performance. The combined power of Search and Performance Max allows you to continuously refine your campaigns and allocate budgets effectively to drive the best possible results. Net, the Power Pair offers a comprehensive and effective solution for businesses looking to maximize their digital marketing efforts. Now, how to start using Performance Max campaigns? The good news is that getting started with Performance Max is a straightforward process. Now, here is a simple step-by-step guide to help you set up your Performance Max campaign and getting you running up to speed. Now, I would say because I am fond of baking, so think about of it like baking like the cake. Now, the recipe might be easy to follow, but if you do not have the right kind of ingredients that you're going to put into the cake may not come out to be well. Now, the ingredients that you would need for your Performance Max campaign is one is to select your goals. Now, as we have emphasized, clearly define what you want to achieve with your campaign. Is it sales, website traffic, leads? Now, this will guide basically the AI in its optimization. Choose Performance Max campaign. When creating a new campaign in Google Ads, you will select Performance Max as your campaign type. Now, the third thing what you're going to do is determine a bid and the budget strategy. Now, decide how you want to bid. Okay, you've got options like maximize conversion and maximize conversion value with target ROAS, and set your daily budget. Now, a question that can come to your mind is that what could be the daily budget that I could set? You could set it 3 times the budget of your existing search campaign, or you can take the average of all the campaigns that you're currently running and set that as your budget. Choose additional campaign settings. Now, these include like location targeting settings and campaign start and end dates. The next step would be is create asset groups and input audience signals. Now, this is very crucial because if you're not going to put in your assets and the right input signals, the AI is not going to function optimally. Last of all, add extensions. Okay, you've got site links, you've got callouts, you've got structured snippets. All of this will really improve the performance and drive more conversions. Now, by following these simple steps and focusing on providing high quality inputs, you can quickly launch your Performance Max campaigns and start leveraging the power of AI to achieve your marketing objectives. Now, building on these initial steps, let's look at the key ingredients for launching a successful Performance Max campaign. While the setup is straightforward, focusing on these elements will significantly increase your chances of driving strong results for your business. Now, choose the right conversion goals and bidding strategy that are directly aligned with your business objectives. Determine the correct structure. That's extremely crucial because including it when it makes sense to launch distinct campaigns and how to effectively segment your campaigns into relevant asset groups. Okay, that's the key. Strategically, strategizing the structuring helps you to organize your assets and targeting for different product lines or customer segments. Add at least a minimum of 3 videos across various aspect ratios. Okay, vertical, horizontal, and square. Include a good variety of images, including sizes like 600 by 314, 300 by 300, 480 by 600, 314 by 314 image if you have a store visit goal. Because the reason why you want to upload different kinds of image sizes is because it's going to be showing across the entire ad inventory of Google, and it performs across to different channels as well. Customize and enrich your ads by linking your Google Merchant Center feed. Okay, now that aligns with your business objective. Feeds provide rich, up-to-date information about your products or services. A very important point is also to keep in mind is that ensure that your feeds are up to date with the right images, with the right URLs. The product is basically you have enough of quantity that is there of that product. Now increase your presence in search auctions and ensure relevant landing pages and ads with URL expansion and assets automation. While Performance Max isn't solely a search campaign to begin with, leveraging these features can help you capture relevant search traffic and ensure consistent user experience. Now, expanding on the importance of quality inputs, a critical element for Performance Max success is to provide sufficient and high quality assets. Now, the AI, that is the brain in the Performance Max campaign, heavily relies on the variety and the quality of creatives that you input into the system because that helps you to engage with potential customers across different platforms. Now, think of your assets as the raw materials that the AI uses to build effective ads. Now, this visual that you see on your screen reinforces the idea of having a diverse mix of text, images, videos to give the AI ample options, which creates your optimal asset mix. Now, for text ads, a significant number of headlines, at least 15 short headlines up to 30 characters, one very short headline up to 15 characters, and one longer headline up to 90 characters. A good variety of descriptions, at least 5 short descriptions up to 90 characters, and even 5 shorter descriptions up to 60 characters, if I remember correctly. Always include your business name clearly. Add and ensure all relevant extensions are added to your campaign. Now, when it comes to images and image assets, aim to upload at least 20 high quality images with a good mix of sizes. At least 5 landscape images, at least 5 square images, at least 5 portrait images, and importantly, for store visit goals, at least one, which is of dimensions of 314 pixels by 314 pixels. Now, for video assets, provide at least 3 videos, ensuring you cover different orientations, vertical, horizontal, and at least one square video with a length of anywhere between 10 seconds to about 60 seconds. Finally, for logos, ensure you have at least 2 high-quality logos in the recommended 1:1 and 4:1 dimensions. Now, here's a valuable pro tip for you. Use Campaign Translator to translate your text assets from different languages, countries, and use native images when possible to ensure your content is relevant to the target audience. Now, this is particularly important in your diverse market, to connect effectively with different language speakers because you're targeting different countries now. So you have launched your Performance Max campaign. What do we do next? Now, the next important step is optimization. Because if you're not going to optimize it, it's not going to work even more better. And you would want to train the AI for it to work better. Now, here are some key areas that you would want to focus for continuous optimization. Increase text search volume and ensure search relevant landing pages and ads with URL expansion and asset automation. Regularly review the search terms report within Performance Max to identify high performing queries and ensure your landing pages and automated assets are aligned. Very crucial point. Second point, harness the power of Google's AI to easily generate and curate high quality text and image assets with generated assets. As we discussed earlier, continue to experiment with AI powered creative generation to refresh your ads and discover new engaging formats. Deliver greater ad performance with web to app connect. Now, if your business has a mobile app, ensure you have implemented web to app. Now, what I mean to say by web to app is, for example, if anybody is searching on Google for a pair of black shoes, what happens? You see an ad from Amazon also showing up as an image ad or shopping ad. Now, what does web to app mean is on your search, which was basically on your desktop, on your mobile, you've used the browser and you search. When you click on that image, it does not open in the web interface, it directly redirects you into the app interface. So it now opens up into Amazon's interface and you can now make that purchase. So it's very important to be compatible over there. Okay. Now leverage tools for your client's brand suitability goals. If brand safety is your key concern, we have heard this from a lot of advertisers, by the way. Explore and utilize the brand suitability controls available within Performance Max to ensure your ads appear in the appropriate context. Okay. Now remember, Performance Max is a dynamic system, continuously monitoring performance, analyzing insights. Implementing optimizations in these areas would basically help you to refine your campaigns over time. This will lead to even stronger results and a better return on your investments. Now let's dive into a crucial aspect of setting up your asset groups for success. Search themes and audience signals. Now this is the heart. And this is one of my favorite topics as well. It's important to remember that these settings are configured at the asset group level, which allow granular control over how you target different segments of your audience within specific creative approaches or with those specific creative approaches. Now, search themes. Now, search themes are a powerful way to expand your reach and improve the relevancy of your targeting within Performance Max. Unlike traditional keyword targeting in search campaigns, search themes in Performance Max are cross channel. By providing these themes, you are helping the AI understand the types of searches that are relevant to your offerings across all Google services. Now, think of them as providing context to the AI. For example, if you are an agency selling basketball shoes, but you know that the people also searches for fashionable sneakers. Now, adding that as a search theme can help you capture relevant traffic even if the search term doesn't directly include basketball shoes. Now, you can provide up to 25 themes per ad group. And it is important to understand that search themes affect trumping logic. PMax campaigns running search themes are treated similarly to phrase and broad match in the auction, giving them significant reach. And the logic, it works on ad rank. Now, the next thing is audience signals. On the other hand, help to speed up the campaign ramp up process and provide valuable information to the AI about who your ideal customer is. Now you can add your primary audience signals per asset group, and each signal can be composed of multiple audience segments. Leverage your audience list to provide data about previous purchases. These are highly valuable for retargeting or creating lookalike audiences. You can also use custom segments based on insights into the search keywords, web URLs, and apps your customers typically engage with. This helps the AI understand their interests and behaviors. Now, by strategically utilizing both search themes and audience signals, At the asset group level, you provide Performance Max with valuable guidance on both what kind of searches you want to be relevant for and who your ideal customers are. Now, this combination helps the AI more effectively find and engage the right audience with the right message across the right channel in the across the entire Google ecosystem. What does it do? Ultimately, driving better performance for your campaigns. I shall now hand it over to Venkat for him to take it forward from here. Thank you.
Thanks for us for giving a detailed explanation of PMax and all the inclusions it has. Uh, I'll move to the next phase where we'll discuss about the PMax for the marketing objectives. So, Performance Max is designed to support the various business objectives. So, let's explore how it can be tailored for different goals. So, this particular section now, which we are going to discuss, is focusing on aligning your Performance Max campaign with your marketing objectives. We'll look at how the campaign types can be used. This campaign type can be used effectively for different goals such as lead generation, driving store visits, and maximizing the online sales. Okay, so most of you might be thinking, for businesses focused on retail or online sales, what are the best practices for structuring product titles in your feed to optimize performance in Performance Max campaigns? So, when it comes to optimizing your shopping feed for Performance Max, the best practices for product title structure are very crucial. The basic naming structure should follow the format, that is your brand, plus the followed by your product type and the attributes. So this slide provides a table with recommendation structure for different scenarios. We have like for apparel, it's a brand, then the gender, then the product type, then the attributes. Example, it's a color, size, material. Example of that is Ann Taylor woman sweater black of size 6. If that is of consumable, the nomenclature has to be the brand followed by the product type, the attributes that has the weights or counts. Example is presented on your screen, which is Twin Light Mega COQ10 and 50 mg and 60 capsules. We have the similar setup for electronic brands, seasonal books, and so on. All right. So, the most repeated questions we get from the practitioners on a similar session is that how can Performance Max be specifically utilized for lead generation goals? So, this particular section focuses on using Performance Max for lead generation. We'll explore how this campaign type can complement your existing lead generation efforts and help you find more qualified leads across Google channels. Okay, now let's talk about now let's discuss the advertisers who are already running lead gen campaigns, right? How does Performance Max fit in there, and what are the different benefits of running them together? So, Performance Max is complementary to primary lead gen campaigns. So, advertisers should continue running their existing campaigns like search, the Google, the GDA discovery, or YouTube and YouTube from ads, prioritizing maximum opportunities on all those formats, including adoption automation best practices. So Performance Max is is for consumers who are already ready to expand their reach beyond the primary lead generation campaigns. They should run Performance Max in parallel to their existing campaigns to do uh, uh, in parallel to their existing campaigns to do so effectively. Running search campaigns and Performance Max campaign together will maximize your performance by driving more performance through the automation, by exploring the full potential of Google Ads machine learning and its attribution, and by driving more performance through unlocking cross-channel inventory while meeting your CPA and the ROAS goals, using the cross-account bid strategies and broad match to optimize for conversions across a large volume of traffic. So here is a crucial tip here. Do not replace search keyword campaigns with Performance Max campaigns. We'll have to run that in parallel as a synergy. So, so this may risk losing reach and performance as Performance Max does not utilize keywords in the same way. For us, I've already explained about how it works. So running search and Performance Max complementary for gives the best results and is a recommended approach. All right. So this is my favorite part. That makes us think beyond just generating leads. How can Performance Max help you acquire high quality leads? I see in the chat section many of you are asking us question around this. So the answer to that is that you can drive high quality leads using the conversion value rules. Conversion value rules allow you to provide additional value information that is not already reflecting in your accounts, and this optimize your bidding in real time based upon those values. This gives the artificial intelligence more context about which conversions are most valuable to your business. You can adjust conversions value based upon the several conditions, that is the audience, the geolocations, device, and I'll explain each of them in detail. So by audience, you can indicate which users or personas are higher valuable to your business by setting conversion rule based upon your first party data and the Google audiences list. Next is a geolocation. You can adjust the value for conversions coming from the users in specific locations using the conversion value rules based upon the geolocation. This is useful if conversions from certain area are more valuable. Example, conversions from New York may be high value to you. And the third one is device. You can adjust value for users converting from different devices using conversion value rules for those devices. This helps you optimize if, for example, mobile leads to more value than the desktop leads. So the screenshot here allows you an interface for setting up a new conversion value, allowing you to specify the conditions and its value adjustments. All right. So now let's discuss for businesses with physical locations. How can Performance Max helps drive traffic and visits to the stores? So this section focus on using Performance Max for store goals. It is designed to help businesses with physical storefronts increase footfalls and track conversions that happen offline after an ad interaction. Okay, so Performance Max for Store Pools is a powerful tool designed to drive more in-store traffic and engagement. It focuses on reaching the right person, those who are most likely to visit your business by optimizing based upon their online behavior. This happens at the right time, triggered by users' intent, proximity to your store, local searches, and the device usage. So the campaign uses the right message, leveraging your standard assets, which Google intelligently optimizes for store visits, contacts, or direction. Importantly, it operates on the right platform, extending your reach across vast Google network, providing an incremental boost to your existing campaigns, and ultimately driving valuable real-world actions to your businesses. Okay, so many of you might be thinking, what are the main strategies that Performance Max can support when the primary objective is driving store visits? So the store goals objective in the Performance Max can support the by these three strategies. That is maximize traffic for all locations, support specific locations, drive store visits through the via the product showcasing. So maximizing traffic for all locations is basically this strategy is focused on driving the highest possible foot traffic to all your listed physical business location. The next is support specific locations. Here you can set target efforts towards driving traffic to particular stores, perhaps those with a lower performance or specific promotions. And the last one is drive store visits through product showcasing. So for retail businesses, this strategy leverages on product feed to showcase inventory that might drive users into a specific store location. Okay. So, all right, team. So here the slide focuses on a key objective, that is maximize traffic across all your store locations. So the core question here is how to effectively drive store visits, especially given that our online consumers are high, or our offline conversions customers are highly valuable. So with our annual rate sale just around the corner, the urgency is to generate as much foot traffic as possible, right? So what strategy can we employ to boost both our offline visits and ultimately our in-store sales? So we need to think about campaigns that and tactics that specifically encourages people to physically come to our stores, right? So this could involve highlighting the sale on local searches, targeting the nearby customer, and making it incredibly easy for them to find the location visits during an event. All this can be done by Performance Max campaigns. Now let's step into the Performance Max for online sales. Now we'll switch our gears to e-commerce. Let's discuss how Performance Max uses to drive online sales. So this particular section covers how Performance Max campaign is specifically used for online sales. It builds upon the previous campaign types like smart shopping campaigns and introduce new features to help e-commerce business grow. Okay, so this also one of the most asked questions in the similar sessions, that what are the key features that Performance Max offers for online sales, and how does it compare to the smart shopping campaigns? So Performance Max for online sales bring new features which while retaining the capabilities from the smart shopping campaigns, also known as SSC. So this slide provides a comparison in terms of inventory. It includes features like SSC, like search, the third party display, and the own and operated display, that is your Gmail, YouTube, and Maps. Plus new Performance Max features like dynamic search ads, discovery ads, YouTube in streams, and maps with the store visit building. For formats, it includes SSC formats like search, third party, and on and operated. Added Performance Max formats are the ad text tags, YouTube in streams, map pings. And regarding bidding, the smart shopping campaigns offered maximize conversions value with optional ROS and store visit goals, whereas Performance Max campaigns add the new customer acquisition NCA bidding strategy. For control and transparency, the smart shopping campaigns included insights and performance planner, whereas Performance Max campaigns adds conversion value rules and audience signals. Note that the CSS program countries Performance Max campaigns are compatible with comparison shopping services. All right. So let's talk about boosting sales through the Performance Max campaigns. I know many of you are all very much interested in that, in this, especially if you are a product, if you have a product feed. Our key best practices are here revolve around the strategic timing and compelling visuals. So for promotional events, planning is crucial, right? So start your campaigns at least 2 to 3 weeks early using automated rules for scheduling your creatives, and then refresh them to highlight a specific sales. For those short, impactful flash sales, leverage the seasonality adjustment feature to inform our bidding and capture that immediate demand. Remember that visuals are paramount. Our paramount consumers are visually driven online. So prioritize showcasing your product to drive sales and attract new customers. Finally, running Performance Max alongside with your search keyword campaigns is a smart strategy. It allows us to expand our reach to more relevant searches queries, often to a better return on investment, ultimately leading to a more conversions and achieving your sales goals. Okay, many of you might be thinking a key focus for many of the online businesses is acquiring new customers. How does Performance Max campaigns help drive online sales by optimizing for new customers? So the answer, we have the answer. So is that Performance Max allows you to drive online sales by engaging all users and specifically organizing and optimizing for new customers. Within the campaign settings under the customer acquisition, you can choose to optimize the campaign for acquiring new consumers. So the recommended option is to bid higher for new customers than the existing customers. So this setting tells the campaign to prioritize finding new customers while still driving the overall sales. You can even specify an additional conversion value for the new customers. The example shows how a conversion valued at $62.57 from an existing customer would be valued at 104.84 from a new customer, and after adding an additional value. This also there is also an option to only bid for new consumers, which limits your ad only to the new customer regardless of your bidding strategy. Uh, there is a reminder box here which emphasizes on improving new customer acquisition. You should adjust the value assigning to the new customers and by clicking on the edit icon here, which takes you to the account settings. And be sure that adding existing customer list in your account strategy will help all this. Now let's explain me the different modes available for leveraging the new customer acquisition NCA goal. So you can leverage the NCA, the new customer acquisition, to achieve your client goals in three distinct ways or modes. So these modes work with value-based bidding. The first is the new consumer value mode. The second one is new customer with high value optimization mode, and the last one is the new customer only mode. So in the new customer only mode, so this is recommended. This is a recommended mode, and in this mode, you bid higher for the new consumers than the existing customers. It balances acquiring the new consumers while retaining value from the existing ones. The next is the new customer with high value optimization mode. So this is in a beta phase. It allows you to bid higher for high value new consumers than regular new customers and existing customers. This is useful if you have a data indicating certain new customer segments are particularly more valuable. And the last one is new customers mode only. So in this mode, you will only bid for new consumers. This is a more restrictive approach, so only focus on acquisition. So the visual here shows a group of figures and representing the new customers with gray figures representing the existing customers, which illustrates which groups are targeted, prioritized in each mode. All right. So this is my favorite part, where we need to understand how does Google actually identify whether a user is new consumer for the purpose of the acquisition goals, right? So the Google identifies new consumers using a combination of your data and our signals. So there are three main methods used depending on the new customer acquisition mode. One is the customer list, second is auto detection, third one is a global site tag. I'll explain all of this in detail. So by customer list, this is used for both new consumer value mode and the new consumer high value mode. You can drive new consumers matching and bidding by using your own definition of an existing high value customer by providing a customer list to the Google via uploading a customer match list to your Google Ads account. This is marked as required with a foot, and second is the auto detection. So this is all advertise. So auto detection is where all advertisers are automatically enrolled. This is used for the new consumers value mode. So the Google algorithm is used to determine whether a user is new or a returning customer based upon a 540 days look back window. So this automatically activated when you change your campaign level comparison goals to include the new consumer acquisition. And the last one is the global site tag. This there's a higher level of effort recommended for those who wants a real-time data integration. So this is used for the new consumer value mode. It helps improve the customer matching by using your own definition of new consumers with a tag. So this requires implementing website tagging using a global site tag plus your new consumer parameters to report the time of to report the time of conversions, whether the user is new or returning. But for app heavy retailers, the app tagging is also support via a Firebase. Okay, so once now let's discuss the next, which is once your performance max campaigns are running as planned, how can you monitor their performance and gain insights to improve them? And this is exactly what we'll be discussing in the this upcoming slides. Okay, so the core principle of performance max campaign is that goods in, good out. This highlights that the importance of providing high quality inputs every time. Maybe assets also. So Performance Max uses automation and Google's deep understanding of consumer behavior across channels to identify conversion opportunities for your business. It learns from you via the inputs you provide. Exactly. That is where we are insisting. Good in, good out. So the inputs include your conversion goals and values, assets, bids, budgets, and audience signals, and even more. So based on these good inputs and its understanding of the auction and the user behavior, the system then aims to surface new learnings and insights back to you. So it is noted that insight reporting in Google Ads is a volume dependent to ensure compliance and privacy constraints also. Okay. So many of you might be thinking, how do the insight provided by Performance Max campaign differ from the traditional legacy reporting methods, and what new data, audience, and creative reports, right? But now the Performance Max offers asset audience insights to see which audience engage with assets and what actually resonates. Understanding a competitive landscape involved combination auctions and insights and exporting data. The Performance Max includes action insights and advertisers visibility. Understanding customers required exporting the spreadsheet and combination of reports. Whereas Performance Max audiences persona highlights who is overrepresented in a conversion and search insights with what people are searching for. So for growing businesses like ours, you might look at Google Trends or sales reports, and Performance Max offers search trends and demand forecast showing trending categories relevant to your business. Okay, now let's discuss in detail by providing a visual example of the campaign fluctuation analysis feature. You can see on the right side. So this slide provides an example screenshot illustrating the explanation campaign fluctuation analysis measured in the Google Ads interface. So the left side shows a list of campaigns and their performance changes over a selected period. Next to the campaign here, with the significant changes, there is a view explanation link. Clicking on this link bring up the explanation pane on the right side. So the pane shows the top segments that contributed to this change, identifying specific products or product types that saw notable shifts in cost or other metrics. So for shopping campaigns, it can also show if your ad ranked above the following stores less often than the eligible impressions, or maybe the listing competitor stores and the percentage decrease in rank. So this provides a quick, actionable insights and explain you what caused the performance changes. All right. So, how can advertisers use their own customer data, such as customer list and remarketing list, to improve the performance max campaign performance? So, prioritizing your most valuable consumer segment is a key, and most of it we have already discussed how we can leverage that. And you can do this by using your customer match and dynamic remarketing list. So, performance max campaigns perform the best way you can direct them towards where you expect strong performance and value. Audience signals are on the way to leverage this data. They are used to help guide and speed up the machine learning and identifying the pool of customers to target. All right. Now, many of you might be thinking and may have a query that what controls are available in Performance Max to manage the brand safety and suitable for and which and suitability for the ad placement. So, Performance Max campaign offer brand safety and suitability controls. It is important to note that these controls primarily apply to the video and display portion of PMax inventory unless otherwise specified, like keywords. So, which is not the case. So, a crucial note is that the exclusion may harm the campaign's ability to deliver the high value conversions to their best ROI at the auction time. So the slide list controls available at the both account level and the campaign level. At the account level, the standard controls like inventory module modes, content exclusion, digital content labor, and the content themes are available. Keyword inclusion are also available at the account level with a 1,000 limit for each YouTube and Google display, and with your search plus shopping. And at the campaign level, specific brand exclusions for PMax are available. Cross property campaigns level negative keywords can be implemented via the Google account team up to a limit of 20 list of 50,000 keywords each. All right, now let's step into the feed. For the retail advertisers, optimizing the feed, product feed is increasingly important. So let's discuss the feed optimization. So this section will focus on specifically on feed optimizations, which are vital for the success of Performance Max campaigns using a product feed. So you should think of each Performance Max campaign as a funnel itself. So this visual represents the shopping funnel, feed funnel. It starts with the total products in your feed. Products then move to the through the stages, that is approved, in stock, targeted, and impersonated. Um, So, and finally click. So the goal is to minimize the overall product drop off at each stage. So this slide lists several steps to improve the performance or and reduce the drop off. So that includes the bestseller SKU in your primary feed or in your performance max campaign. Ensure that SKU partially is between your website and feed, meaning the information matches perfectly. Improve feed approval rate by minimizing disapprovals and warning in Google Merchant Center. Ensuring that all SKUs are 100% in stock. Ensure that all SKUs are 100% targeted potentially by creating a catch all asset groups as plan B. And we need to also need to ensure that all SKUs are correctly feed classified and implement product titles improved are are the following best practices, that is improve price competitiveness and leverage the ad annotations. All right. You should regularly check the following in your GMC, the Google Merchant Center. The screenshot shows the products and then click into the diagnostic section in GMC. So this area provides an overview of your feed health, including the number of active items, expiring items, pending items, and disapproved items. Key thing to check here is that the dynamic remarketing is important for PMax to scale, and that you ensure all SKUs are in stock and available to consumers to purchase. Maintaining a healthy feed is foundational for retail PMax success. All right. Now let's discuss what are the key components that makes up a high quality shopping ad that performs well in the Performance Max campaign. So this slide provides an example of high quality shopping ads. Several elements contribute to its quality and effectiveness. It uses a high quality image, as we have already discussed. The title includes brand, gender, product type, size, color, and following other best practices for the structure. And is that you should add as much as relevant information as you can, including the relevant keywords and info from the landing page in the description. The accurate prices, including tax and the shipping, is clearly displayed. Importantly, it shows rating and reviews, which builds trust and encourage the clicks to happen. All right, so everyone, we have covered a lot of ground today on Performance Max. Thanks a lot for your active participation. So this concludes the main presentation content, and thanks again for your attention and engagement today. We hope this session has been very informative and helpful for you to work with your for the future Performance Max campaigns. All right, we see a question from Jeff. I think that is all. Uh, Let me quickly. Okay, that is there is a question from Jati Mungaran. Okay, maximize all available replacements sound great. However, often see. Okay, we have already covered this in the second phase, Mungaran, where we discussed about how we can increase the quality of leads from your Performance Max campaigns. I think that is all. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.